with the tree. The tree is to the side right now because we're gonna focus on our red truck first. But before we do that, you'll need some paper towels and a little water to wash your brush when you need it. And you'll need a pencil for our next step. So I'm taking my red truck and I'm just gonna draw the tires. So I'm just going to accentuate, like highlight those circles. And that's just gonna help us when we paint a little. Okay, so once we draw the tires, we are ready to go. So I'm gonna wash my brush and dry it. I'm gonna put like 2 coats of red on my truck and then I'll work on my tires. So the first thing, I'm gonna mix up my red and just put 2 coats of red on your truck. If you get a little in your tires, that's okay. And I'm not really worried about doing a little bumper there because we're gonna make that gray eventually. So I have 1 coat. Now I'll start my 2nd coat. It dries pretty fast. So that looks good for me. So I have 2 coats of red. Now I'm gonna work on my black tires. I'm gonna do the whole tire black. I'm gonna open it up first. And once you stir around that paint, sometimes like the water and the paint will settle and come to the top. So I'm gonna just outline that line that we drew the first time and then just paint my tires black. So once you paint your tires black, you probably only need 1 coat of black, but after that you're gonna take your white, mix up your white a little. In the cap of the white, I'm gonna make a little gray. So I'm gonna put some white and just a tiny bit of black. So what I'm gonna do with that gray is I'm gonna go back and do my bumpers now. So I have my little, if you see on the top of on the front of the truck, it like goes in a little, that section, oops. If you get a little in your black tire, that's fine. We'll go back and put another. That section will be gray. And I'm gonna keep on continuing on. I'm just putting a little in my tire, it's okay. Bumper. I'm going to go back and put a little more black in those tires. Alrighty. So now I'm going to just put some white into the middle of my tires. I want it to end up being like a gray, so I'm not really concerned about the paint being, the black paint being wet. I'm going to take black and go back anywhere I made a little mistake. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. So then I have my little tires. What you could do if you want to accent some stuff in the car, I could use the corner of my brush, or if you have a smaller brush, and I could just, on the car, I could kind of like make a handle. And then I could kind of accent where like the door opening would be. And that's all I'm gonna put. But you could go a little crazy if you want to let this dry and then put glitter on top of it. Go for it. All right, so next I am going to move on to my rectangle. I'm going to put 2 coats of white paint on it. Make sure your brush is really clean. You could use blue or you could use any different color too if you'd like. But I'm just going to do white. I'm going to keep it simple. Once I have 2 coats, I'm going to let the car and the block dry, and I'm going to paint my tree with 2 coats of green. Alright, so once everything is dry, we're going to start putting it together. So what you're going to do is you're going to find glue. Any glue will do, even a glue stick. So I have wood glue, but you could use any Elmer's will work. So you're going to put a little glue, goes a long way. And most glue dries clear, so you don't have to worry about that. But a little goes a long way. Put your car down. And then put your tree down. I hope you had fun painting with me. If you let this dry, it'll be ready to sit on a shelf or hang somewhere, anywhere you'd like. So I hope you had fun painting with me, and have a happy holidays.